Blow! It is time. I am all allergied up, feeling it in my eyes. Spring is hitting hard and fast. Jeez, that is really... Oh. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Server maintenance. Oh, well that sucks. Hope that doesn't last too long. Alright, this is a 2.0 that just got approved. Well, if it does, we can do Dabble World. Oh wait, I see, I see. That is like, my eye is just like unusable right now. Oh, okay. Probably would have seen that through my right eye. You know what, Al? As a matter of fact, I did, and it turned out that was a bad idea. Who would have thunk it? Oh, listen to that! Listen to that clarinet just get torn up. Who knows what this is from? Anybody? Anybody? Ugh. Going to the left. This is a game I played a lot as a kid. Oh. I'm just gonna get an eye patch or something, put that on. Maybe staring at these bright, colorful sky worlds is not the best thing for my eye tonight, but you know what? These levels aren't going to beat themselves. I know, right? At least it's not a full-on shell jump. It's just a surf, but still, it's still pretty awful. So we need to work on the timing of this one right here. I think I need to do late. Yeah, that works much better. Do it right as I'm coming down. They do not, believe it or not. Okay, we're doing this setup again. Cool. Ah. Probably still need this. Yep. What is this? Oh, okay. That was very, very nearly a disaster. Oh, what? Okay, I need to land between the two. I mean, so far, no actual shell jumps or anything. It's just surfs. Oh, okay. Get up there, ride down. Okay, got it. Really? No way. I strong disagree. Oh, late. Gotta go really late there. Big pause on the blue block. Well, it can't be too big of a pause. What's that? Okay. That's not bad. We got it. We got it. I mean, I can't beat all the levels of any other team. For whatever that's worth, Popples. I mean, like, there is no such team. Well, maybe like troll levels. How do they rate troll levels on, like, isn't there like a team troll or something? How do they even rate difficulty? Curated troll. Like, is it just everything is just like a, yes, it's a troll? Rate it by length? Okay. I guess it's not the same as a traditional team then. A traditional maker team. That was way too early. I got a little nervous. I shouldn't have oughta. This will be a good one to just warm up with. Yeah, my issue with saying that, like, that shell jumps are easier than surfs is, I guess, on a shell jump, it's mostly just about when you release. Oh, such scandalous tech. I mean, seriously. Like, a shell jump is all about when you release, and that's about it. It's like, yeah, you gotta have, like, the right distance and stuff, but it's mostly just, you time the release at the right part of your jump and you're good. And surfs are about tracking and just landing on a moving target. And I'd say you have a lot longer to line up a surf, typically. Like, how many frames of leeway does a shell jump have? Like, does anybody have the frame data on that? Hudson, just the man I'm looking for. Hudson, how many frames, if you're doing a full, let's say a full running jump towards a wall, assume that your distance from the wall is perfect. How many frames are good for releasing, specifically for releasing the shell? Oh, that is weirdly goofy. On they hit double jumps. You know what? I've said that before. I've said that double shell jumps are easier than single shell jumps. That was a long running joke on my channel back when I used to do, like, all Mario Maker all the time, all viewer levels, nothing else. That was dumb. Not sure. I wonder if anybody's, like, tried that. How would you even begin to measure? I mean, let's say you don't have access to TAS software for Switch games. Then how would you even... Shut up, Hudson. You don't know. How would you even calculate how many frames are good for a shell jump? Hello.
Double shell jumps are just 2 shell jumps, and a shell jump is just a jump, and jumps are free. Therefore, double shell jumps are free. In
wise
this essay,
words.
I will.
Wise words from someone who just gave me some money. Ow! Thank you. Ooh, all right. That's a benign troll. It's not too bad. It's coming. It's slowly coming this way. There we go. All right, that's the 2.0 solved. Give it a like. Chalk that one up on the tile. 964 clears. They're free. Al, hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome on in. A manual triple setup in Dava Worlds. You know what? Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Gotta get some more work on the next Dabble Worlds update done. Okay, so this one apparently I have tried to beat before. Oh wait, I do recognize this being a Yoshi shell jump. Ew. That's true. Water physics do make it significantly easier. Yoshi shell jumps. Yeah, I actually did this one I tried to do this one a long time ago, but it had Yoshi shell jumps, so I just never finished it. Slow spit. Onto that. Land on Yoshi. Yeah, this is the last 3.5. And then we're on to the 4s. Go on. What could possibly be a problem for future Dobbs? Oh. Well, that can't be right, because I'm present Dobbs. So there must have been some sort of mistake. There's been some kind of mix-up. Slow spits, man. Yeah, that's the guy you want to take it up with. That's true. YouTube Dobbs is kind of cracked. An excellent boat racer in Minecraft as well. Is it because I'm not doing a full jump there? Something's screwing me up there. Good point. Needed one try to figure out the nigh timing. It's one of my favorite videos that I've made. And that was from just one night. And like, nothing that interesting has happened for even like a short video in Minecraft since. And that was like a full, what, like 20-minute compilation of just stuff happening. Funny stuff happening all night. There we go. That's how you do it. That's sort of how you do a slow spit. Yeah, it was just non-stop good stuff. And then every Minecraft stream since has failed to live up to that one night. We had like 10 people on. Everybody was in a silly mood. It was great. Everybody was slurping about. That is not the timing. So the idea is when you, I don't know if it's same frame or I think it's slightly offset, but you spit and dismount at about the same time. And when you do that, it makes the item that comes out of Yoshi's mouth go much slower for some reason. Yeah. a little slurped out. Yeah, they're not hard. I just need to remember the timing because it's been ages since I've had to do one. Also, I cannot do a Yoshi shell to save my life.
Spit and dismount. Is it Dobbs after dark already?
Germ Dove. Thank you for the almost a year of subs. I could spit slightly before you dismount. Hope you're doing well, Germ. Sleep, maybe. Pixel, we will always advise you to go to sleep. So yeah, main thing I need to work on for Dabble Worlds update is just more content. Because I've already knocked out the major features I want. One of them I wasn't expecting to get in this version, but I did a little coding off stream. No, that was not it. Did a little programming off stream, and I was able to get a new feature that I've been wanting to do for a while. Oh no, Pixel. And I'll give you all a clue. No, it's not. It's not that. It's something else that you guys have been wanting for a while, and like specifically wanting because of. Well, if I say much more, I'll give it away. There it is. That's a slow spit. Oh, but not enough of a slow spit. Ooh, I should get clear pipes in at some point. That would be great. I'll give you a hint. I posted a picture in the Dabble Worlds Discord. There you go. There's your clue. Yeah, it's Page Nation. I'm spitting out way too late. Dupu! Hope you are well this fine... early AM hour. There it is. Slow spit. Okay, this is a weird one. It's like... No, that's not it. That's not it. Hang on. I need the clear video for this one. There's something weird going on there. Yep. Okay. So, slow spit. Bounce off Yoshi a couple times. Grab the shell. Spit it. Spit it into the spring. Bounce off the mole. Grab the spring. Dismount. On, off. Red Yoshi. Ice. Shell jump. Ugh. Shell up bonk. Yoshi. Spiny surf is going to be a pain. And Z into the pipe. Surely nothing could possibly go wrong after that. Okay. That's why you were on at a regular time today. It all makes sense now. Had to spring forward. It's dark when you wake up now, ew. Oh. Here we go, we spit and grab. That's cool. That's cool, right? Then we do an up bonk. Grab another Yoshi. Oh, my bad. How do I feel about the difficulty of Celeste mods? The difficulty of Celeste mods is too much. That's okay, Pixel. That's okay. You can do that. You can just be wrong. It's all right. No, I think it's much like Mario Maker. Much like Mario Maker, there are a wide variety of level difficulties made for different people. It's just, for the most part, the people that are most interested in making Celeste mods are at a skill level where easy baby mods are not interesting to them. And so you get this, like, you get this narrow trickle of mainstream mod that are beginner friendly. Well, you know, vanilla friendly, let's say. Short! Maybe eventually the conversation will be different. I mean, you see the same thing in Mario Maker, is people just get obsessed with seeing how much ridiculous stuff they can squeeze in. And you know what? That apparently happens in Dabble Worlds too. Popples. Dabble Worlds did not need triple shell jumps. Puzzle precision. That seems like such a strange, specific thing. Funniest, saddest thing pretty much ever. Aw. Got it. Alright, let's see if I can pull this move off again. I got it first try last time. Oh, I missed the red coin, though. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We do need to, even if it's not for a win, if we can get in the pipe now, that'll be really good practice on that section. We cannot. But you do hold the slot, like you hold like the 5 highest slots for difficulty in Dabble Worlds. So there's that. And actually, now with pagination, you can actually look for the... Oh, wait, I guess we already had the hardest level list. Oldest levels are now possible to find again. And that problem will be solved until we run out of spaces for page numbers. Stop that, Yoshi. And then I'll have to rework the whole system to account for like separate page, like I have to paginate the pages. No, I'll just have to have a better UI for it. But right now I took the naive approach and just said, when you request levels, I did have to do some back-end work for it. But because of type safety in C# and TypeScript, it was not that bad. Yeah, I made it so that instead of just receiving back a list of levels when you request like recent levels or something, you in addition get a total number of levels, not just, you know, so it'll spit you back 50 levels, and it will also tell you, hey, there are in total X number of levels covering Y number of pages, and you have requested page number 0, page index 0. I did specify in my variable names that it's index, not number, because otherwise I was going to confuse myself later. It's actually over 150. So we have 4 pages, but the last page was only like a handful. Oh, also another minor change is I squished the level browse buttons a little bit so that we can fit in 5 instead of 4, which is much better than the original 3 at a time. Yeah, I'm doing 0 indexing. That makes the sequel a little bit easier for me to read. How many per page? We're doing 50. So the levels that currently show up are pages 1 and 2. That's not what I wanted. And we now have access to never before seen pages 3 and 4. First, we need to talk about parallel universes. Do 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 do. Ah, no, that was awful. I'll say. That certainly is a phrase. Okay, got the red coin so that I can screw up the shell jump this time. Like that. Good, good. As planned. Run is off. It's all coming down to this shell. Like, if I could land this Yoshi shell jump every time, we would be getting 5 times as many runs. According to Kikaku. Translator's note. I'm dead. It's true. Well. Do 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 do. That was DuckTales Moon theme. Just mentally edit that over whatever you were hearing at that moment. Whoops. There you go. That's the plan. That was not a good slow spit. No, Little Toadette already told me. He's a cat. Or a little buddy. Either one. She'll always ask, what's that little buddy? A rat. Look, it is what it is. Bye, Yoshi. Lovely day. Lovely day in Suffolk. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't get to listen to the little buddy. Ah! Yeah, I didn't expect I was going to get that. She would probably just look quizzically and ask about Poop Deck. She does not care for Dabble Worlds. Whenever she sees that I've got it on my screen and I'm working on it, I'll tell her it's the video game I made. And then, like, I don't want to watch that anymore. And see, when Dupu says them, they always sound cool. Just put Dupu stream on, but then overlay the audio with Bluey. Call it a day. Aluminium. The run is afoot. I really like that setup with the munchers. Hey. Oh, dang it. I got a really good jump beforehand. And then I forgot that I can't play this game. Turtle, welcome. Bye, Yoshi. I'll just leave you in the saw. So if I dismount too early on a slow spit attempt, I just dismount, and Yoshi just never spits. If I spit too early, then the spit is full speed. But if I get them at just the right distance apart, then the magic happens. See, that was too early on the spit, too late on the dismount. What? With a French accent. Vehicle? 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 I'm really curious about, like, I guess etymologically would not be the phrase. Wait. Overcast just bringing the conversation.
I mean, we had total.
Oh, okay. Well, it feels like it's more of a parent-targeted show anyway. Because like so many of the, you know, the little pauses and beats and quick glances between the parent characters are like, yeah, you guys see what we're talking about? Huh, parents? You know. Wait, when were people talking about Bluey 5 hours ago? And why wasn't I there?
When you first heard of it, why weren't you there?
Yeah.
Good question.
I'm quite partial to the soundtrack, just because it's like really, really well put together. Interesting. Wow, that is some serious Bader Meinhof. Now, who's hearing about Bader Meinhof for the first time and subsequently going to hear about it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day? All right. I think I just need more speed. Is it possible that slow spitting is like not an option if you're moving below a certain speed yourself or something? Yoshi? Good job, buddy. Today's lucky 10,000. Boosters. That was a good one. All right, we're getting here more often. Not as often as I would like, but we'll take it. So this one is not free. Oh, hey, I think that's it. I think that's it. Here we go. Cleared. And update our total. 965. Whew. All right, next up, we are moving into the 4s. We have a grand total of 6 4.0s to clear. All right, what do we got? SMW. I see reclaims already. Dupu anime. Does this setup just work? Let me try this. That's not what I meant. I'm wondering, am I gonna bonk that Galumba and just land on him automatically? That's okay. I think that is the play. The creation of Dupu. Better than that though, somehow. Nope, need to be higher up. Not that high up. Look, all right, you know what? There is a clear video. Let me take a look at this real quick. Okay. Wait, this is the wrong one. This one. Of course. All right. Okay, he lands a little bit on the right and with a pretty good amount of speed. Oh no. Okay. Already I'm seeing moves I don't like. It's all right. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Maybe not that far right. Oh, there we go. And then that. Did you see that? How awful is that? Oh, not like that. So I got this nice, big, juicy shell that I can bounce off of. But no, you don't land on it. In a cruel twist of fate. You heard me. Oh, that's not what you do. You have to kind of boop it from the side so that it doesn't get destroyed. That's a weird one. I've never had to manually line up one of those with the big shells. Oh, that was so good. Oh, Germ Dove, it was so good. The stars aligned.
No!
Yeah. Yeah. It's only 27 seconds. That's something. It was good. Oh, you know what? We got to watch out. Server maintenance. I would hate to clear a level of high difficulty only for the clear not to count. Server maintenance starts in, I think, 8 minutes. If I'm remembering the time. SMW during the maintenance. Aha. Oh no, is that oh no. Hold on, I want to confirm. Is that what I think it is? Boing. Yep, mid-air drop. Okay, but we're at the checkpoint then. Mid-air drop. I may switch over to Dabble. Okay, mid-air, spring, and then boing, and then... Alright. Min bounce double. I can do that. Oh. Reclaim. Oh. Okay, I'm not supposed to be up here. I'm not supposed to be like this. Oh, wait. Can I just sit up there? That's true. Ow. Dabble online versus. All right. First of all, no. Never happening. The game is just not the game is just not going to happen into a multiplayer setup. That requires a lot. That requires a whole lot. Now, asynchronous multiplayer could be possible, of like play a level and then race against someone's ghost playthrough. That's like technically possible if like the game just records inputs. I would have to I actually originally had some input recording built in for like ghost racing, kind of ninja style stuff, but there's some difficulties there. I would have to redo it for a lot. I would have to redo a lot of stuff. What it comes down to is that storing your inputs only works if I can replay the entire level back to you. So it's good for like watching a replay, but if you're going to be playing the level at the same time that someone else is, you guys can't use the same copy of the level. So I'd have to have 2 copies of the level running at once. So what happens if I just kind of hang out up here for a bit? Anything? Okay, you don't want to do that. So what I would end up having to do is instead of storing inputs, I would instead have to store rough positions. Probably not exact positions. so what are you doing here? You're holding on to the POW. Just bounce on cheap cheeps. POW, okay, POW midair, and then we get to the door, and then something. We don't know. Just make the game do it twice. But see, if I want to do like large scale, like Ninja, that's not scalable. But it would probably end up being done similar to how the battles are done, which is they just store your location. They just store a location and an animation frame. And that's the end. Okay, that's actually not too bad. No one said battle mode. Now, what would it take to get it where two people could actually play at the same time? Well, I would have to learn a whole new thing that I've never really wanted to get too involved in, called sockets. Oop. Hey, look at that. And we're dead. Exactly. I would sooner just make a whole new game. Oh, the cool thing. Just imagine. What if? What if? So how do you solve? Let's start piecing that problem apart. We're not going to do it. Just a heads up. You know, I want to make that abundantly clear. This is not... Sometimes when I get talking about something like this, some programming thing, I start to be like, well, you know what? Actually, if we could do this, oh, we could do this and this and this. Yeah, paper dabble. Which might happen someday. We'll see. Dabble cart. Oh my gosh. So, on a game like a maker game where you have things like switches being flipped, circuits being triggered and all that, yeah, I keep forgetting to look that up so I can know what in the world it is. I know you've... Dabble Party is something I've considered, not with that IP exactly. I considered doing something like that for GDB, of making a full-on party minigame game with playable characters like Turtle and Germdove and GameCube and Curbska, etc. All the GDB players. But again, it comes back to, like, how do you implement multiplayer stuff? 2018 Olympics. Yeah, some cool original the characters. So for things like there we go, that was good. Oh, I jumped too high. For certain types of games, like say, and an orc. Like, let's say some kind of like versus puzzle game where there's no interaction between users. All you really need to send is what your moves are, and then the other player's computer will just play those back, and it doesn't really matter if like there's a hiccup. It's like they just see some like lag or catch up kind of stuff going on, but it doesn't really affect the game that much. For things like a first-person shooter, you have to make some sacrifices. Dabble teaches typing. You have to occasionally allow things to not line up. And that when that happens, if someone's got a laggy experience, you could wind up with cases where someone looks like they're shooting you through a wall. Doesn't look good. But for like a platformer where the level is actually changing significantly, you have a serious problem to deal with. And that is that you have to keep up with the way that Mario Maker does it is instead of just sending across like they can't get away with like tracking every enemy's position and sending that across to every other person every time. So instead what they do is they send just what you had input on your controller in that frame. But because that can completely change the state of the level and like instantly kill someone if like, oh, you hit the switch that released the floor and now they're touching munchers. Oh no, now they're dead. Server maintenance is starting. Cool. That means if I get to the flagpole, we just have to kind of sit there. So what they did is basically they said, all right, for every frame of the game, we need everybody's input before we advance the game one frame. And it's like, that's the only way you can really get an experience where no one like looks like they're cheating through a wall or something, like cheating their way past an enemy. It's like, well, for me, that enemy wasn't there because on my screen, you didn't hit that switch. So my copy of the game doesn't know that there's an enemy there. And that does, like, that's just one of the ways you can solve that problem. Not necessarily the best, not necessarily the worst, just a way you can solve the problem. Oh, and then that's a drop to the end. I don't want to look into like netcode and different ways that stuff gets solved, because honestly, that kind of stuff does not interest me, and it feels like a messy problem to solve. Like, I would sooner just make a single player game. How about that? Now, a party-style game, maybe, that could be interesting. Because with that, you can get away with kind of like hiding the cracks a little bit more sometimes, depending on the minigame. Yes, we're in maintenance mode right now. So basically, if I beat the level, I just have to wait at the flagpole, paused, until maintenance is over. I'm actually landing that spring drop surprisingly frequently. I would not expect to be getting that so often. I'm still too early on the drop. Just go to the website. There you go. Like a lot of Mario Party is like, what decision did the player make at this menu? It's like, all right, that's easy. But things like mini games, like player bumping into this player, that's where things get really rough. So it's like, could you get away with making enough mini games that don't require actual player interaction? For instance, do you guys remember the mini game where you like, there was like the one that was like the Mario 64 face stretching thing. Facelift. One of Hovercat's favorites. That one has no multiplayer interaction. The only thing it's doing is showing you what the other players are doing, but it doesn't even have to be accurate. Some minigames you take in turns. Yes. So if it were possible to come up with like, for a throwaway project for GDB, how many mini games would you realistically need to make a dabble party. Can you turn a regular old NES game and make it into a maker? Do you mean something like Adventure Island? Do you want Adventure Island Maker? It's like, that's definitely doable. I would just have to understand the game enough. You know, like, really get a feel for the frame data to, like, reproduce. Well, there's different ways of going about it. Like, you could probably, like, one way is just make a software that can make ROM hacks for Adventure Island. The other way, which I would probably do, because I don't understand NES, I don't understand assembly enough, or have the patience to get that deep into assembly. The other option is, like, go through the game Adventure Island with a fine-tooth comb, learn, like, frame by frame how the character moves, and then just, like, rebuild it from the ground up. Just build Adventure Island from scratch. Easy peasy. Sammy boy, welcome in, welcome in. So the question was, how for a throwaway dabble party for GDB, how many? 10 to 15, says Al. Maybe. Sammy should be asleep. Turtle just wants to see more snails out there in the world. Oh yeah, there would like, that's, now it may be a pretty simple board with a lot of very hard-coded events. I probably would not do shops and items. Yeah, who would do such a thing? Half the chat. But yeah, suppose you have like a very simple board. Get coins, get golden cogs. Yeah. It's like the reverse of Dupu's chat. In Dupu's chat, half of chat is American, and in mine, half the chat is not. That's what makes it the opposite. You get it. You get it. All right, another shot at this POW drop. Honestly, this level's not that hard. The trick is going to be, we need to deal with server maintenance. Ah, Burger. It's probably out there doing good work. Yeah, pad it out with a nice board to move around. Very few branching paths, or maybe none. He's in one of the clips. One of the starting soon clips. Did maybe during Minecraft? I don't know. I am really surprising myself with how often I'm landing that spring. And that reclaim, for that matter. That was dumb. He was a fun guy, yeah. Not to be confused with a mushroom or anything. Were you now? Well, yeah, probably. It's very low-hanging fruit. Could we come up with like 15 to 20 actual Mario Party style minigames where none of them require actual synchronous multiplayer. Except in Florida. I think that's probably possible. It's just a lot of work. That's the trick, really. Is that it's a lot of work, a lot of time that I could be spending on other projects. Because there's a lot of projects out there that, you know, the people want to see completed or even started. All right. Oops. Ah, that was much closer. Oh, that was supposed to be something. I see. It just seems like it'd be really laggy. I mean, it could be that, like, I just have the game running on my computer and everyone remotes in through Parsec, and it's actually a local multiplayer game, but everyone's just streaming it to their computer. That certainly would cut down on the difficulty of having to deal with, like, netcode stuff. Honestly, that makes it significantly easier. We can consider that as an option. You did, Turtle. Now, I still don't think we're going to be having Dabble Party at this year's GDB, but on Steam, you know, I think you can package HTML5 games for Steam. It just seems weird to have like a Steam release of a game that's like already free. Plus, honestly, if I did it through Steam, if I did a Steam release, I probably would have to like drop the Discord authentication.
I was in the middle of downloading Dabble Worlds on the eShop when the system went down. I want my money back. Nintendo said to ask you for it.
Good old Nintendo. Whoops. Can I still make that? No, there's no way. Dupu says no refunds. It's in the fine print. Come on. Welcome in, GQ. GQ, we were just talking about something that you may be interested in. As if I didn't have enough projects to put off. I procrastinate for another day. GQ.
At least give me my coat back.
Don't give him his jacket. GQ, I want you to consider this possibility, okay? Consider. Very close. Consider the possibility for GDB, probably not this year. Well, October's a long way off. At the price of putting off every other project for a while, consider Dabble Party, GDB edition. A fun-filled romp board game style adventure for up to as many players as Parsec can reasonably support without lag. Hey, if the stakeholders are willing to put some other things on the back burner... Same for both. See, that's the thing is, like, you'd have to have a lot of games built around, specifically built around sending as little information as possible back and forth. Because he's a stakeholder, you see. I mean, absolutely no. I'm definitely going to use all of your branding, regardless of whether or not I get your permission. I'm just going to ask forgiveness late. I'm not even going to ask for forgiveness, honestly. I'm going to charge you. It's a product placement deal. Yeah, I would think it would be like a, you know, all the major players. Well, because if we were playing the game for GDB, then you'd be playing as your character, which is going to be, of course, a Nintendo GameCube with big googly eyes. Oh, still got the POW. Good. Ooh, I'm very low here. Don't like that. Whee! Okay. Here's the problem. The server is going through maintenance. So first off, I need to see, does this door drop me off right on the flagpole? Because if so, I cannot go in it until the server maintenance is over. It does. Well, kind of. It mostly does. I need to just sit here and wait. Well, so Sammy, the idea is I would want it to play like Mario Party, where you can, like, you still want to see what the other players are doing. Imagine you miss it. Oh no. How's the weather been? Impromptu Dabble World stream, I guess. While we wait, because I need maintenance mode to not be going on anymore. Anybody else got Mario Maker that can like check in every once in a while? Don't look at my sequel. I don't have that scene up. We're good. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of hope for the best on that. And we're gonna temporarily switch over to Dabble Worlds. Because why not? Other. All right, here we go.